go a stream without it messing up. Alright. Come on. Come on. At least it's not frozen there. Oh, okay. It's not frozen. That's good. That's good. Alright. Take 2. I'll fix that name maybe after. Not wings. Alright. Well, at least it looks like it's working now. That's good. Stream crash, isn't that great? Alright. Well, at least it seems as if it might just be working right now. We'll see. Alright. The wings. Alright. Okay. Alright. That's good. That's good. That's good. Couldn't go a stream without it messing up. Don't know what's been wrong with it the last few weeks. Just never really had the issue with it before, and now it suddenly likes to do it every single time. These wings are really quick. These are very, very quick wings to put together. Alright. I don't know. Let me see. Doesn't feel hot there. I don't think so. I think it should be fine. I don't know. See, like, past times I've had trouble with it has been uploading something while doing a stream, and that totally just messes up everything. It gets all blurry and messes everything up. But I've got nothing running other than the stream, so I can see the chat and everything like that. Clumbeeto. I don't know what that was about, but it was something. Alright. The wings. The only king in this stream is King Bumpy. Alright. The turrets. And then it's on to the last bag. I think I am going to build Bumpy. Yeah. Going to build Bumpy today. I like these. The guns are fun. They look cool. They, like, there's not much of, like, stud shooter type of things. It's very just... Alright. I like the wings. Definitely very thin. There's not a lot into this set. I think a nice gust of wind would knock this thing right over. Yeah. Do? Oh, goodness. Oh, jeez. For a second, I did that to myself. I was pretty much just, I wasn't moving. I thought the thing froze again. I was about to just, I was done with this streaming for today. My goodness, I thought it just froze again. I can't look at the stream and like I just about thought that thing was yeah, I definitely have to take a lot of things apart. It's just a constant cycle of things, like big things like the Baradur from a few weeks ago. That's gonna be staying up for a while. The any really big stuff I pretty much keep built, but like I won't be keeping this built on display for that long. This will be taken apart and put in yeah. If I keep doing this, it's gonna snap, so I won't. It's just a good test. So it's not super flimsy. Okay, yeah. Any more harder and that's gonna break. But yeah, it was $50 Canadian. But yeah, not worth $50. That's for sure. It's strong and like I like that they closed up the gap right here that was on the Obi-Wans a few years back, but so that's a nice improvement. But so I guess Cholumbino or whatever it was isn't back. How disappointing. So I guess it turns out that this set is supposed, or this piece is supposed to be out of the box. That's weird that they put one in a bag and one outside of it. Alright. Yeah. It's, yeah. I think Ahsoka's is the same price for next year, or similar, so I guess it's, at this point, it's the standard price for Jedi Starfighters, and definitely way too much for these sets. Especially for Ahsoka's, because I'm pretty sure that's just gonna have 2 minifigures. No, this one pretty much just have 2 minifigures. Like, I wouldn't count this hunk of random pieces as a minifigure, so. Oh, I guess, like, the Obi-Wan's one is definitely better when it comes to minifigures than this one, but I like the build of this. Just not the price of it. But I definitely wanted to get it at some point, and I decided to do it today. I sort of had an idea of the sets I was hoping to find today for stream, and I was able to find them, both of them, and then I got Bumpy. I saw Bumpy's face on the box, and I couldn't say no to Bumpy. So yeah, I'm building Bumpy. After this, it's on to Bumpy. The biggest set, piece-wise, of the day. Also the cheapest one, funny enough. But it doesn't have any minifigures, so I guess that goes into it. It's just all builds. All pieces. Gonna ignore this slight mistake. Definitely. Actually, no. Yep. Mistake. Alright. Couldn't do it. Could not go the whole stream. Oh my goodness, these are gonna be hard to get off. Lovely. Just lovely. The streak continues of a stream with a mistake. Oh, it's not. I placed the tiles one side over. They should have been in another place. Not like a structural issue or anything, just a mistake nonetheless. I'm gonna have to try again with the guardianship next week. And that one's got even more pieces in it, so ugh. Couldn't go a 300 piece set without it. That's concerning. Alright. Yeah. The Barad-dûr ones, not on me though, but yeah. This one, definitely. But those Barad-dûr walls, not. But this one for sure is. I'm really excited for that guardianship. I am very much excited for that one. I should bring. I have the 3 other ones, or the 2 other ships on display, so I should bring those for the stream and have all 3 of them lined up by the time I finish it. Alright. These wings are just about done. Alright, and that goes there. That slides on there. I should probably put these stickers on before I do that. And then it's on to the highlight of the show, Bumpy Time. Alright, last sticker. That's a big pile of sticker sheets. And time to stand. No thank you. I still have a Bumpy to build before I can do that. Alright. And now complete is Jedi Bob Starfighter. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. It looks nice. Definitely very thin. It's not... It's sort of just like a shell. Like, it reminds me of the Knights of Ren transport from a few years back. Where it's sort of just very open on the base, but that's also always the case with these Jedi Starfighters. I like the color. I like the look of the ship. Jedi Bob is fun. I don't care about him, but he's a fun minifigure. This is just not worth its price. On sale, definitely. But as it is right here, August 2nd, buying this set. Not even close. But build-wise, I think it's better than the Obi-Wans. Color-wise, I think I like it more too, but the minifigures on that one was better. Also, it was cheaper. And didn't feel as... Like, I like the look of this, though. I definitely like the look of this. And its swooshability, and it's pretty strong. Shouldn't do that, because it'll go flying, and I'll have to rebuild it. But rebuild the galaxy. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting any of the other two at any time soon. Alright. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do it or not. I'll do it. Yeah. End the stream with Baby Bumpy the Ankylosaurus. King Bumpy. Alright, Bumpy. Yeah. No. This is not. Nobody should be buying this set at regular price. This is not. This is a sale set, and it will be on sale soon. So, especially considering that I think it's gonna have like one solid run of people buying it, and then after that, I don't think really anyone's gonna care for it. Considering that, I feel like unless you're really big into Lego Star Wars, I feel like no one's gonna really care about Jedi Bob, so I think people would much rather buy Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor when it comes out next year. Especially if it has a cool second minifigure. Alright, Bumpy has no stickers. Bumpy here is going to be better than that, than the Jedi Starfighter. King Bumpy. I was going to buy this set using the extra points I had on another Lego account. Because I had like $20 worth of points that I got from buying, because I used all the points on that account to buy Barad-dûr. And I got points back from Barad-dûr and got like $20 worth of points. So I was going to use that and buy this set, but I guess I'll get something else with it at some point. But Bumpy. Bumpy the baby Ankylosaurus. Bumpy the baby Ankylosaurus. I like this set. I liked it since I saw it. This is... I forgot it was releasing until I saw it on shelves today. So I must not liked it that much. But now having it, I'm very happy with Bumpy, even though I haven't even built the thing. This is going to be so tiny. It's just by how far the legs are spread apart, like it's gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good set. Like, the build's nice, and the Jedi Bob is fun, but it is definitely not worth its regular price. And that's honestly the case with most Lego Star Wars sets this year. And in the last 2 years, I feel like every single set that's released has gone on sale at some point. So it's getting to the point where it feels like there's really no point in buying any sets for regular price unless you really, really, really want them. Because there's just no point, really. Because they're going to go on sale. And they'll feel a lot more worth it. But Bumpy here is the cheapest one of the 3 sets today, has the highest piece count, and has the cutest face of all of them. And it gets points for that, even though the others don't even have faces, but... Bumpy... One set I am excited to get, though, is the Desert Skiff. That definitely is sort of exciting to me. I think the minifigures look really nice, and the build looks pretty nice, but that one, once again, seems way too expensive. I think it's $100 Canadian. It's like 400 pieces, I think. Yeah, that one definitely does not feel worth it. At least this one's not as bad as that one, but yeah. That looks quite nice. I really like the build. And I don't like Tatooine stuff, but I think I'm gonna like the sail barge. And I'm very somewhat considering buying the sail barge. I know I shouldn't because I just don't need another $500 Lego set. But I'm sort of considering it. I think it looks, or at least I think it's going to look pretty nice. Yeah. The summer wave for Star Wars just wasn't all that special, I think. It was just, I feel like a few years ago I was always super excited for the summer wave. It was the Star Wars summer wave. The big play set would come out and a bunch of smaller play sets, and this year there's just so much, I feel like, gimmicky stuff in it, and that's never really the stuff I want to see. Like, Harry Potter for the last 2 years has definitely had a lot of that, but next year it seems like they don't have any of it. This year they didn't have much of it, and I think the theme is going to be better because of it. Like the Malfoy Manor coming. My Instagram account, I'm super active on that. Extremely active. I think the last post I made was like April. Posting about Padme brickheads. Get in there. Oh my goodness. There we go. But yeah, thank you. Another Instagram follower on my, I don't know, 30 follower Instagram. I don't know. Maybe if I was more active on it and actually posted stuff. But yeah, the only use I really have for Instagram is looking at Lego leaks and pictures and following sports teams that I like. That's pretty much it. Even though I do spend way too much time on the app watching cat videos. There's about, like, I feel like I watch way too many cat videos that I know the names of the cats, and like I've seen videos where they've done collaborations with like all the big cats of Instagram, and I know every single one of them. I spend too much time on the app looking at cat videos that I know every single one of them. It's not good. But that's what. So sports teams, Lego, and cat videos is what I use Instagram for. And I'm not disappointed about it. Because the cats are just the best. I quite like them. Bumpy is coming together. It's looking good. Looking very good. I think I actually have my Instagram account like linked on this. I do. I thought I did. That's interesting. I forgot I actually did that, but I just remembered that I had at some point done that. And interesting. Oh, whoopsies. Okay, Bumpy's coming together, even though this is only bag one. The Camaro was definitely the best build of the day, like build quality wise. Like, it was really fun to put together. A lot better than the Jedi Starfighter. But I sort of knew what I was getting into with that. Like, I've had so many Jedi Starfighters while collecting this theme that it wasn't going to be much different, so I knew what to expect, and it was Speed Champions is always very, very interesting. I will say I am definitely more excited to build the F40 when that arrives, because I like the look of that one better. But that Camaro was I was very surprised by how good the build was. Now I just want a normal one, not a NASCAR one. And I wouldn't mind getting the rest of it. I wouldn't mind getting Ford and Toyota for their NASCAR cars. Right, Bumpy, get in there. Oh, well, that would make sense. You put it in the right way, there won't be much of an issue with it. This is so tiny. This is really small. I kind of like that though. I'll be able to actually display it somewhere. This might end up being my favorite set of August though, this little Bumpy. I need to get the minifigure version of Bumpy to go alongside this one. If you need tan wedge pieces, this one's got quite a few. For all the tan cheese slope pieces. The whole outer shell of them is using them. Alright. Bumpy's bag one. It is, it's what is the name of the set? It's Baby Bumpy, Ankylosaurus. That's not it's not the worst name in August 1st, but it definitely, like, it could have been like Bumpy, the baby Ankylosaurus, but it's Baby Bumpy Ankylosaurus. It's not as bad as the Batmobile, which is like Batman's Batmobile versus, and it's like Batman versus, like, the name Batman is in the set like 3 times in the name of it. But yeah, it's just little baby Bumpy. Now it's Bumpy's head. Alright. I think I have some custom clones that I need to pick up today or tomorrow that I think shipped out. That's one thing I've bought way too many over the last few months is custom Clone Trooper minifigures that I don't need. Maybe, like, actually, in what day would be best? Because I will, not next week, but the week, let me see, let me look at the calendar. Between, like, the 19th and the 23rd, which is a couple weeks from now, I'll definitely probably be doing 2 streams. So I'll do one on the Friday, and I can do one in the middle of the week. So what day would be best? Because I can probably do that, or should be able to. I don't see why not. So yeah, there is one week that I will probably have 2 streams. So next week will be the Guardianship. or at least I believe it should be. Maybe I don't know if I'll do the full thing. I'll see. But yeah, next week is definitely the guardianship, and then see after that. Yeah, alright. So let's see. Okay, so that would be the 20th. So I would be streaming then on the 20th and the 23rd of August would be those streams. I need to look at what I'd be building, but yeah. I'll definitely be doing a middle of the week stream during that week. I keep on planning the 24-hour live stream. I'm gonna do it at some point. It's just when and what would I be doing for that amount of time. But yeah, it's definitely in my plans that that's a stream that I want to do. It's a stupid idea. Very, very stupid. But it's definitely something I want to do. So yeah, probably Tuesday and Friday that week. Be 2 streams. Yeah. Should be good. All right. Gonna go right into it. Just go all out and do a 24-hour live stream. It's a terrible idea. But I definitely want to do it. I'd like to do it as a 1,000 subscriber type of thing. Like that would be, I think, the ideal time to do it. So, if that happens, that's what would happen, is the 24-hour live stream during that. That's sort of my idea of when it would take place. I'm thinking maybe Rivendell would be a good set to build. Yeah. Bumpy's face is coming together. Little Bumpy. Alright. Yeah. I hope so. I think there was sort of a tease by one of the, not necessarily leakers, but someone who has definitely posted stuff in the past where they sort of give more teases than actual information. And I'm pretty sure they were sort of hinting at it, so yeah. I think there will be next year. It'll be very exciting to see what it is. But yeah. The first 2 have been so good. I can't wait to see what the next one would be. I would love Bag End. A big D2C Bag End would be pretty nice. That's one Lord of the Rings set or Hobbit set that I don't have. Very disappointed that I don't. Wish I had gotten it. But I got the Smaug set instead during that period of time, so yeah. Alright, Bumpy's first eye is coming together. The face looks really good. Like on so many of these buildable creatures, it just doesn't look that good. Looks sort of funny with the mouth all the way closed though. Oh, I just remembered that there's a Blue Jays game today. Ugh. another day, another loss, but I watch it nonetheless. Oh, great. It's against the Yankees. I hope they win. Part of me enjoys watching the Yankees lose more than I do watching the Blue Jays win. If they could sweep this series, I would be as satisfied as if they won the World Series this year. I'd be good. One of Bumpy's horns is longer than the other. Interesting. Oh yeah, that is the case on the picture of Bumpy. I've never seen Bumpy in this Jurassic World television show, Chaos Theory. But I should after this, because Bumpy is the best. King Bumpy. I should change just my picture on YouTube. Instead of the current picture I have of myself, it should just be Bumpy. King Bumpy. Well, for me, the Yankees are in the same division as the Blue Jays. But in that, I also don't detest of the Red Sox, the Orioles, or the Rays. I just hate the Yankees. I always have, and I always will. My hate for the Yankees is almost as much as my love for the Blue Jays. Alright, Bumpy's coming together. Bumpy's head is now on. Mouth open a little bit. That'd be good. I'll take that. Actually, I don't even want them to get to the World Series. Just take them out in the wild card. Because I'm assuming that, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the Orioles are ahead of them right now, so just lose the 3 games in the wild card. I'd be good with that. They don't even need to make the World Series. If the World Series is the Yankees and the Dodgers, I will faint. That would be one of the... Oh my goodness. That would be... There it is. I did hear of it. I didn't watch any of it. But I did hear of it. My main sports are baseball, the AFL, Formula One, and I guess a bit of basketball, and I like the Patriots, so football as well. And I like watching the World Cup. So, yeah. My team in the AFL plays tomorrow. It's not been the best season, but they also won the championship last year, so can't be too upset. Yeah. I think also for me, it's that I feel like they also try to buy a World Series in a way where they sort of buy all these big players. And I think that's something I don't like about them, along with the Dodgers, is just seeming to get every single big name free agent out there. One video idea I was thinking of, and I don't know if it'd go down right well, or if it would have the same effect as the first one. But I really enjoyed how upset people were of the Lord of the Rings video I made a few months ago now, about how it shouldn't return. and I wanted to make a Pirates of the Caribbean one as well. Now, I love the theme and really want it to return, but I want to make something about how it shouldn't, and once again, hopefully get that response. That's thing that I'm working on that I want to do. I shouldn't be making a sequel to a video like that. But the like to dislike ratio on that video was something else. It was fun. It turns out if I want to get comments on a video, all I need to do is just say something people don't like, and I've got a ton of them. So the whole idea of the video was sort of just, it was very just, it wasn't serious at all, and a lot of people took it a bit too seriously. So there was a lot, it wasn't that much. It was just a lot of, this video is a joke, or things like that. It wasn't anything bad, but there were definitely, there was quite a few dislikes on the video. There was a lot more dislikes than there were likes on the video. But yeah, it was, I was hoping that was going to be the reaction for it, and it was, and it worked perfectly. So yeah, I kind of want to do a sequel to that, where it's a Pirates of the Caribbean one. But yeah, it was fun. There was it was probably a week or two that I kept getting them in, and it was enjoyable. It was fun to read all of them. I think there was only one. Someone replied to someone's comment and was like, "This is satire." It took a solid 2 weeks for it to be noticed that that's what it was. So I might have to make this one a little bit more clearly it's a joke. Alright, Bumpy's legs are coming together. Bumpy's little legs. Bumpy is so small. Tiny Bumpy. Tiny little Bumpy. I need to go back and build the second leg, because I didn't think to look that I would need to repeat this step. The one thing I do like about that video, though, is it actually did really well, and it was actually one that I was kind of happy with. Like, in the past, I feel like any video that's done remotely well has been one that's just so low effort and just nothing to it whatsoever, whereas that one was a little bit somewhat more. It wasn't great, but at least I somewhat enjoyed it. I somewhat enjoyed the final product. And yeah. Also should make one for why there should be like a bunch of sequel sets. I could probably get a bunch of Star Wars people mad with that one. That's what I should target next. I shouldn't target the Pirates of the Caribbean fans. I should target the Star Wars fans, because I could get them riled up. It would be a good day for the comment section then. Should do that one. Alright, Bumpy's legs. Get in there. Bumpy's little legs. I'm gonna have way too much fun playing with that. Alright. Okay, I do need to build 2 of these. Should do that. Oh, and Bumpy gets a bunch of little snacks too. How nice. Accessories. Wonderful. There's been some solid Jurassic World sets. This is, yeah, Jurassic World. This year. I kind of want to get the set with the Stegosaurus. No, this is it for this stream. And also, I haven't got my August 1st package, so there's really not much. I do have a bunch of sets sealed, but definitely won't be doing any more today. My plans for later are to read my Padme book, and that's pretty much it. Actually, I might be playing some baseball later, but yeah. I'm on to the third of the Padme trilogy. That is one that I'm very excited to do. I want to do something where it's 10 sets or something that Padme can be included in. And that one I'm very excited for because I get to talk about Padme. Real life. Even though I haven't played in a couple weeks, but I probably will today with some friends, just get together and play some baseball. Because I'm not too busy tonight, or really this weekend. It's nice. I've had some really busy weekends, and I still do have a lot of stuff to do, but like it's nice. Mostly just infield stuff. Like today, I won't be actually playing any games. We'll just be doing some practicing. And yeah, so. I also, the last year or so, have really enjoyed pitching. So, I really like the strategy of pitching, and I enjoy that. So, that's definitely another thing that I enjoy. Alright, Bumpy is done. Now just the little accessories. His little legs. Bumpy's little legs. This is the best set of the day. His mouth can open. His tail can not swing if you tilt it, but this can swing like that if you turn his head. Turns out you cannot turn the tail. There's a Padme trilogy released in the last 4 or 5 years. It's Queen's Peril, Queen's Shadow, and Queen something. I don't know. But it's the Padme trilogy. The first one is set during the Trade Federation's attack on Naboo. The second one is just before Attack of the Clones. And the third one that I'm going to start tonight is, I believe, during Revenge of the Sith. Or before Revenge of the Sith starts, but sort of in the Clone Wars later season time. So, it's good. I very much enjoy them. Yeah, it's... Am I building enough plants here? No, I need a carrot. Yeah, I finished the Thrawn, the first of the Legends Thrawn book, a few weeks ago, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after this last Padme one. I saw a Tarkin book that I was sort of interested in reading, as well as Darth Plagueis was another one, so we'll see. All right, 3 builds done. Get these things there. There's Bumpy. All right, Jedi Bob Starfighter, the NASCAR Camaro, and and Bumpy. King Bumpy. I haven't. I honestly had no idea that existed. I love the movies, but I had no idea that I know the television series, but I've never heard of the books. I should look at that. I think my favorite build is probably Bumpy. Build experience, definitely the Camaro. Like the build experience on this is amazing. And then this is a good build, but it's too overpriced. Won't talk any more about the price of that thing because it could probably go on for way too long. But Bumpy, his head can go up and down, and his mouth. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. I really like. I've really wished there was more Indiana Jones sets. That will be something I definitely look back at and wish there were more of them. But at least the 3 sets that came out were so good. I really wish that Temple of Doom set came out though. I really wanted Short Round. I was very disappointed when that one got cancelled. I need to get a steelbook for Dial of Destiny. I have a 4, but I'll go get them. I quite like them, and I think they're quite cool. All right, I think they're somewhere. Oh yes, here they are. Okay, I broke a few things getting it, but this is one of my favorite steelbooks. I have not way too many, but I have too many of these movie steelbooks or different special editions of DVDs. This one is definitely one of my favorites. It's the 4 Indiana Jones steelbooks, and it's just, where is it? Yes, this is my favorite one. I feel they're very plain, but they're also really cool. But I don't have a Dial of Destiny one, and like I like these 4, and then like if I get a Dial of Destiny steelbook, it won't match the 4 of them, and it just looks so out of place with them. I'm disappointed about that. If they make I don't know if there is a 5 movie collection of steelbooks yet, but if there is, I'm gonna need to get it so that they all match. I just got some Wes Anderson DVDs in, and I really like those, and there's still a few more. I don't think I disliked it, but I definitely didn't. I haven't watched it since I saw it in theaters, so yeah. I enjoyed it when I first watched it, but I probably should watch it again. And I realize I haven't watched Indiana Jones this year. I feel like I do it every single year. Like, usually with Lord of the Rings, I watch that once or twice a year. Same with The Hobbit, and same with Indiana Jones, and I haven't done that this year. So I probably should at some point, and I definitely need to see Dial of Destiny again. But I remember enjoying it. I enjoyed the opening sequence because it sort of really reminded me of a lot of the stuff from Last Crusade that I like so much. One of my favorites is this one right here, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I don't know why, but I love Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. There's something about it that I absolutely love. My top 4 favorite movies on Letterboxd, I think, are oh my goodness, the Royal Tenenbaums. That's by Wes Anderson, one of my favorite director, I'd say. The Royal Tenenbaums is my favorite movie. Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill Volume 1 are two of my favorites, and then probably Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, um, Toy Story 2, and then probably Last Crusade. Those are probably some of my favorites. Um, I think I have two other DVDs of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I yeah, I'm pretty sure I have two other DVDs of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I have one that's like a Blockbuster one. I don't know why I'd have that, but I do. But yeah, these ones are definitely my favorite. Let me see. Dial Destiny Steelbook. It's probably getting the stream. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool steelbook. I want that now. Well, if anything, I just wish it had ended when they ride off on the horses in Last Crusade. But I did really enjoy Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Um, I really enjoy that one. Um, I think my least favorite is Temple of Doom. There's just something about Temple of Doom that I don't love, but I also love Short Round. So, yeah. But Last Crusade is definitely my favorite. Indiana Jones, easily. Yeah, like I really love Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith. Um, uh, my goodness, Rogue One. And now reading the Padme books, I really like the first two prequels movies more, but still, like think I can't say it with all the Star Wars movies, but with Indiana Jones, I love every single movie. I think, like probably the last two, but really love the first three, and I don't think I can say that as much for Star Wars. Like objects in Star Wars, like I love the ships, but yeah. I yeah, Indiana Jones was one of my favorite Lego themes when that first came out. The original fighter plane chase set was one of my favorite sets. I remember when that came out, and I really loved that set. That was one of my favorite sets to play around with. It was yeah, they're cool. What does this one look like? That's cool. I realize I haven't really looked at these at all since I got them. Probably pretty bad. I just keep them on a shelf, all my movies, but yeah. Uh, I quite like steel books as well as other special editions of movies. I just got a few Wes Anderson ones, as well as Wally was another one I got. But I need to watch the prequels again. I'm just waiting till I finish the last Padme book, and then I'm gonna rewatch those. So I think I'm gonna get so much more appreciation out of those first two movies after reading the book. It's really been quite fun to read those, and Padme has like she was in like I don't know like 20th somewhere 15th in like my Star Wars character ranking. I'm gonna read this book, and if I really like it, she will be probably my favorite Star Wars character. I like Padme now so much, and her outfits are so cool. And she's only got four outfits in Lego. I couldn't go a stream without it. Just couldn't go a stream without being upset about not enough Padme minifigures. Had to do it. I just uh, I just finished the extended edition um, a of the Two Towers a couple days ago. I haven't started Return of the King, but yeah, every time I watch the extended versions because it's no really. I don't want to watch it any other way. But I really enjoy The Hobbit too. I really enjoy those movies. And the extended editions of those too. But I would, after reading the book, I would want a Padme Disney Plus show based off these three books so much, or at least the first season, or the first book. It's really, I think, adds a lot to Phantom Menace, or some sort of animated show in the style of Clone Wars. Um, yeah. If there's not a Padme battle pack next year, it's ridiculous. If Padme isn't in at least one set next year, she wasn't even in one this year. She got her Brookheads. They made Maul's Starfighter and they didn't even put her in it. It's ridiculous. All right, it's about 2 hours of streaming now. I probably should wrap this thing up. And yeah, I like these three builds. This one a bit less so, but like these two, very solid. Especially King Bumpy. I was about to say another Blimpy or something, but it's Bumpy. Okay, King Bumpy. All right, so thanks for watching the stream. Especially after I had to restart it after crashing, but it looks like it will. Yeah. Thanks for watching it. I'll see you in the next one. So that'll be next Friday. It'll be the Guardianship. So, yeah. See you then. And, yeah. Thanks.